issues is getting like atom bomb.
Atom bomb. Wow, great. Because they are watching different dramas, and from dramas they are learning
They
how,
learn
how to
everything.
how to create the problem,
Yeah.
how to solve the problem.
Why do many humans let small arguments destroy their homes instead of solving problems maturely?
And life is not the cake of kebabji or United Bakery or
In the journey of life, the destinations change, the ones that never returns. In Urdu we say, जिंदगी में गुजर जाते हैं वो मुकाम जो फिर नहीं आते.
Wow, great. Like so many girls, they are coming outside, they are sitting in the streets and they are chanting the slogans, Mera Jism, Meri Marzi, this and that. For a wife, working out is really tough situation for her as well.
If men truly love their wives, so why do they engage in extramarital affairs?
That if someone is not ready to live with you guys, then you gotta think about it, that what is the problem in your personality. Please, for God's sake, guys, do not go for any drugs. It will kill your life, not only your life but your entire family's life. Abusing the wife or beating the wife is getting some kind of common in the society.
Sometimes women compare their husband to social standards.
Like nobody wants to be controlled by anyone.
Yes, but
We should have a freedom.
Yes.
sometimes humans think that I don't want to do work, I don't have to do work,
Yes.
just men to do work, but it's not a good way.
So this way, the relation will go on still, will go on rock, and it will collapse. We are talking about this thing, that who is responsible for divorce rate, increasing, and also we can think about it like who is responsible to maintain the relation.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Well, thanks ever so much to each and everyone that comes back and watch our videos to learn and grow with us. Well, as you may have come to know that I love bringing new topics. Today we have brought a beautiful topic, and that topic is a kind of serious, or there are some issues with this topic. So let's see. And the topic is divorce rates are increasing day by day. So we are going to talk about it, that who is responsible for that, man or a woman. So to you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is me Marisana, and right now I'm here to discuss about this topic, and the topic is that who is responsible for divorce rating.
Before I say something, I would like to start with one ayat, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'een. My name is Nadeem Ahmad, I live in Gulshan Iqbal.
Very good, mashallah. What do you want to say about it? Like, what do you think, like, who is responsible for this, like man or a woman?
From my perspective,
Okay.
humans are responsible for divorce rating.
Really?
Yes.
So as you are a girl and you are not supporting
Yeah.
women, so why? Why do you think this is so?
To be very honest,
Okay, so
because I have seen many women, they believe that divorce is an easy way out instead of working on problems.
oh yeah, this is the problem.
Yes.
Okay, so Lati, what do you think about it?
In my opinion, more husbands do not openly discuss problems causing misunderstandings
Okay, they don't discuss with
with families or wives.
Okay. Like, well, Nadim, can I ask you a question, by the way?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I think you are saying that they don't talk to or they don't discuss with someone. So when they are in a hard time or when they have problem, so who should they talk to?
They talk to his own wife and also relatives,
Okay.
and they discuss the problem. If you do not discuss the problem, misunderstandings increasing.
Okay, definitely misunderstanding will be increased.
But I would like to ask a question to you. As you say that they don't discuss openly problems causing misunderstandings, but sometimes they want to share, but their women don't want to do compromise. So how can they share with women?
Sometimes it's so far so good, but you involve your grandparents also.
But the thing is that, Nadim, you're right. Like I should not go against you. But the thing is that many mouth, many problems.
Yes.
Like when you discuss everything with everyone, they will definitely have their own mindset. They will say, do like this, don't do like this.
Yes.
Are you getting?
Everybody has
And
their
it
own
will worsen the
perspective.
problem. I think it will worsen the problem.
Yes.
But if you talk to someone who is rational, who has some experience and who has some sound, knowledge about the different things, or he is rational, so definitely that person can help you in regard of some kind of suggestion.
Yes.
But finally, overall, you have to be patient because you have to maintain the relation.
Exactly.
No one else can be in your shoes. You gotta, take the responsibility.
Yes.
You have to bear a lot of things. You have to sacrifice a lot of things. Marriage is not something like a toy.
Yes, right.
Okay, you gotta do a lot of things. You gotta bear a lot of things. You gotta sacrifice a lot of things. Then you can make it a happy life. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
you're
right.
right. Marriage requires sacrifice and
Sacrifice.
adjustment.
Yeah.
But I have seen many women are unwilling to do compromise.
Why? What could be the reason? Why are they reluctant to compromise or maintain the relation? Is it to make a quarrel? We need two. Like we are talking about this thing that who is responsible for
Yes.
divorce rate,
Yes.
increasing, and also we can think about it like who is responsible to maintain the relation.
Yes.
Like this is
Husband and
also
wife both.
both have this responsibility.
Yes.
Sometimes women think that I don't want to do work, I don't have to do work,
Yes.
just man to do work. But it's not a good way. If man is doing work outside, so women should do work inside the home.
This is the response. Like to make a quarrel, we need two.
But
We
sometimes
cannot clap with one hand.
They say that I'm not a servant of your home, I'm servant of your mother and your sister, something else.
I agree with her that like both husband and wife have a perfect role to play with.
Exactly.
If you want to be really happy in the life, you have to just act accordingly, according to your role. That like if man is responsible for outdoor works, then the wife is also responsible for indoor works.
Yes.
If any girl says that this is not my duty,
Yes.
so similarly, earning the money should not be considered the duty of the husband.
Yes.
So this way, the relation will go on still, will go on rock, and it will collapse. So
Exactly.
we should also, consider the fact that we should understand that what is marriage,
Yes.
what kind of requirements, I am going to fulfill.
Yes, right.
Yes.
If every family have practicing patience, forgiveness, and understandings,
Yes.
especially in difficult times,
Difficult times.
help the relationship grow stronger.
Very nice, good. Yes, good point. That's a wonderful point that, like sometime, in relations, watching the dramas and watching the films, so many Pakistani girls, they are just, making a trend, or they are just creating some kind of, narrative that this is not your responsibility. And even, sometimes their mother is also involved in this narrative, that, beta, you are a wife and you are not a servant.
And also, this is not a good thing. They talk with their mother whole day.
Whole day.
On-
Sometimes
yes.
it has been observed that the bride who is newly married, then
Yes.
she is just busy all the
Yes.
day, over the phone. This is also some of the the element that may cause the problem of misunderstanding.
Yes, misunderstanding. Sometimes women compare their husband to social standards.
Wow, beautiful point. Yes.
Leading to dissatisfactions.
Yeah, sometimes like everybody is not Shah Rukh Khan, everybody is not Salman Khan. Yeah, indeed. Everyone is not Salman Khan and
Yes.
Shah Rukh Khan. So everyone is different.
Yes.
And one more thing is that like many people, they have they have introduced this narrative that all the girls are same.
Yes.
So treat accordingly,
Yes.
control them. Otherwise, you will not have a good relation with them.
Yes.
So all the girls are same. Treat them and control them. Have a control. Similarly, on the other side, all the boys are same.
Yes.
All the girls say, and they create this narrative that all the boys are same. Don't let them make decision. You have the decision power. You have the
right.
controlling power.
Yes.
this and that.
Yes.
So this way, like nobody wants to be controlled by anyone.
Yes,
Yes,
but
We should have a freedom,
Yes, we should.
and we should have the role, the circle of relation. Freedom and loyalty are the major element to keep the relation going on.
exactly, but I would like to include some points. As you say that about women and men, but I have seen many men, they don't take marriage seriously, and they fail to fulfill their responsibilities.
Yes.
If men truly love their wives, so why do they engage in extramarital affairs?
Yes, indeed, this is also one of the
Yes.
problems that so many people men neglect.
I think so. There's a lack of
No,
commitment.
being a man, I should not take side of men that either they are wrong. No,
Yes.
when they are wrong, they are wrong.
Yes, right.
Exactly.
And sometimes some people go for drugs, and they are addicted to some different
Addicted to
drugs.
some, yes.
That is why when there is a hard time, they don't go for tolerance level. They don't tolerate anything. They lose their temper, and that is why abusing the wife or beating the wife is getting some kind of common in the society.
Yes.
When there is a small petty issue, they start beating the wife, and sometimes they directly start abusing the wife with the very, very slang words.
Yes.
And please, for God's sake, guys, do not go for any drugs. It will kill your life, not only your life but your entire family's life.
Communication is the key of any relation.
Okay, communication. Like sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes husband or wife, they take a lot of time to understand each other.
Yes.
And sometimes they are not ready to mold themselves or tolerate the situation, or they are not ready to be happy in someone else's happiness.
Yes.
Like when you want to be happy, it's similar like pay respect, get respect.
Yes.
Make someone happy, you will feel happy.
Yes, right.
Similarly, when you are making someone else happy, indeed, definitely you will feel happiness in your heart.
Yes, right.
This is the formula. So we gotta, bear something. We gotta understand that when we have got married to someone,
Yes.
now we have to change.
Yes.
Change doesn't mean we are going to change our entire personality. Change means we have to increase the element of patience.
Yes, right.
And I have a very strong question that if someone is not ready to live with you, in camera I'm saying that if someone is not ready to live with you guys, then you gotta think about it, that what is the problem in your personality.
Yes.
Like if a wife is not ready to live with you, or if a husband is not ready to live with you, this is the time to think about something, because you gotta make major changes in your personality.
Yes, right.
There is something in your personality.
In every family, you see very small issue is getting bigger. Like example, I give you one example that husband comes late at night.
Okay.
In such situation, always you see wives send husband to go buy something.
Oh yes, huh?
That is
Yes.
very big
This
problem.
is I wanted to ask that I have seen many women, and I can understand still that why do many women let small arguments destroy their homes instead of solving problems maturely?
Yeah, actually, one mistake, a lot of family members, this is my observation, I might be wrong, but so many, wives, they make one common mistake, and that is, when husband comes from office or the job or the work or the shop,
Yes.
Yes,
do not just start, pouring down all the problems
Yes.
yes,
all at once, or don't give him, some kind of, time to relax.
yes,
Please, for God's sake, try to understand the situation. It's really a difficult time. Inflation is touching the sky.
Yes, right.
Traffic problem, electricity problem, and this and that. There are so many problems.
yes,
And even then, if your husband comes to take some rest, to relax himself, and you are pouring down all the problems, your mother said that, your sister said to me
that,
this,
yes.
I cannot tolerate this, I cannot do this, I cannot do that.
Yes.
Why are they saying this and that? Like, you pile up all the
Yes, right.
all the problems, and then when definitely he is tired, he will not, he cannot handle the situation. He will blast. One more element is that, Nadeem, when there are some issues,
Yes.
like they are not very big issues. No one wants to kill anyone. No one wants to abuse anyone. There are some small petty issues. Then they bottle up,
yes,
and they put a wall in front of them that I have ego. I'm not going to be convinced.
Yes.
She has to implore me, and the wife considers that he has to implore me, convince me, and then he should apologize.
Yes.
Then I will consider the situation. Please, for God's sake, it is not wrong to apologize. It is not wrong to accept your mistake. Please remember one thing: when you accept your mistake, you not only solve the problem, but
Yes.
also you develop your personality.
Yes, right.
This is also the very much beautiful element of your life.
Yes.
Yes.
Small issues is getting like atom bomb.
Atom bomb. Wow, great. A $1 million, statement you
Yes.
have said.
Yes.
And one more problem is that, like, when husband and wife, they have some kind of problems, they don't know how to tackle or how to solve the issue.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
because emotions are involved in that.
Yes, right.
One terrible mistake they make, and
Yes.
that is they discuss with third person. Sometimes wife discuss these things with her friends, and this is the same thing with the husband. He discuss with different friends. So they don't know what is going on in the relation.
Yes, right.
So what happens? They give suggestions, and sometimes they accept the suggestion, and that creates the problem.
Yes, yes. Sometimes you see.
They shouldn't take advice from third person.
They should take advice. They should talk to any experienced person or any loyal person that can give you the suggestion.
But they
If you
shouldn't
are
take
going to
advice
any,
from
for
every
example,
person.
if I ask you that, like, someone is married,
Yes.
but that married person is talking to someone unmarried person,
Yes.
and he is demanding some kind of solution for from that person.
Yes.
Yes.
So how can that unmarried person give you a perfect suggestion
Exactly.
to solve your problem, because
This
he
is-
has
they
not.
have to understand.
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes you see a woman earning money. They feel they do not want husband support.
Yes.
Causing separation.
Yes, indeed. One more element is that, like, you may have observed that one narrative is being built, that men and women are equal. They have equal rights. They have equal everything, this and that, and that is why so many problems are coming like a chapter.
Yes.
In fact, in relation, it is happening like when husband is running the family and there is no problem.
Yes.
He is earning sufficient amount. There is no, financial problem.
Yes.
Even then, sometimes she demands her husband to go outside and work in any company or somewhere
Yes.
else. So sometimes, husband does not want to allow his wife to work outside. So, but they don't, accept this,
They don't understand
they
it.
don't understand the situation, and they go against their husband that, how can you stop me? This is my right.
Yes.
But the thing is that, for a wife, working out is really tough situation for her as well.
Yes.
Exactly.
Consider, she comes back from the work, even then she has to do house chores.
Yes.
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 Who will take responsibility of these house chores? And in fact, if
And
she
what about
hires,
their children's?
yes, the nurturing the children, disciplining the children,
If they are
educate,
compelled,
like,
if
how,
they
who
can-
will educate the
Yes.
children? Who will tell them that how to sit, how to talk,
What
how
is
to
wrong and
behave
what
with
is
the
right?
with the
Yes, what
elders?
is right.
Yes.
Yes. If from my perspective, I like social women's as well, but from my perspective, if women have option, so why are they should not go outside to do any work?
They can go outside, they
I
can
wanted to
work,
say that.
no one stop. Even
Exactly.
Islam does not stop. But when they need it,
When they
when,
don't,
when they don't need,
yes,
then they should not go outside.
exactly.
Yes. And also, one more narrative is like that you definitely have observed that the narrative is that, like, so many girls, they are coming outside, they are sitting in the streets and they are chanting the slogans, Mera Jism, Meri Marzi, this and that. This is absolutely nothing but rubbish. Okay? Because, yes, stupidity. You are not the master of your life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell you how to live in the world, how to live with your husband, how to
Yes.
live with your
wife.
father,
Yes.
how to live with your brother.
Yes.
So this is a complete family system.
Yes, complete.
Islam tells you how to live in the world.
Yes.
And you are going against,
In a joint family.
yes. Well, one more problem is that, like, just right after the marriage, some of the girls, who have got married, they need, or their desire is to get separate.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
they demand very
After
quickly,
1 year of
just
marriage.
right after the marriage, they start, demanding her husband that I want to live separately, I want to
Yes.
live separately, and
Yes.
and they create. Sometimes the problems are genuine problems. Sometimes they create themselves.
Yes, themselves.
Yes.
Because they are watching different dramas,
Dramas.
and from dramas they are learning
They
how,
learn
how to
everything.
how to create the problem,
Yes.
how to solve the problem,
problem.
and how to do this, how to do that,
Yes.
how to tackle mother-in-law, how to tackle the sister-in-law.
And wife.
I
Yes,
think so they don't have their own perspective.
They don't
listen
have.
third person.
and they don't want to just understand the true meaning of the relation.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are just they are clouding the importance of the marriage, just because of getting such separate. So I personally believe, as this is technology driven century, so
Yes.
also it is inflation era as well.
Yes.
So in this inflation era, if you force, convince or persuade your husband to live separately, that's really difficult. Believe me, for a common person, for lower middle class people, it's really difficult because so many elements are involved.
Yes.
When you get married, definitely your parents will be old. They
Yes.
may have some kind of disease or problem. They need you.
Yes.
When
want
you
support.
leave them,
Yes.
then financially you cannot support them.
Yes.
On the other hand, you cannot physically support them by being with them.
Yes.
You cannot support them because when you live with them, they need your sympathy, they need
Yes.
your empathy, they need your sincerity. In fact,
Exactly.
when you are not living with them, who are they going to tell their problem?
Both partners should work on understanding themselves,
Okay.
their needs and their behaviors.
Yeah, indeed, their understanding should be,
Exactly.
at least up to the level that they tolerate each other, they support each other, and also when there is a problem with the husband or a wife, they scratch their back, they help each other and make sure that they show that I am with you.
My last point is that I request to all boys,
Okay.
don't beat wives, and don't involve in extramarital affairs, and don't abuse wives because she doesn't expect these all things.
My last point is in the journey of life, the destinations change, the ones that never returns. In Urdu we say, जिंदगी में गुजर जाते हैं वो मुकाम जो फिर नहीं आते.
Wow, great. That's good, wonderful. Well, in the end, my last point is that marriage is not the cake of Kebabji or United Bakery or
Yes.
somewhere else. It's really difficult decision, and it's really the major and core part of your life. So don't make just your this choice
Yes.
just considering the face. Also search out and check the person's characteristic, personality, that
Yes.
does he deserve or does she deserve to be married to you?
Indeed.
And also you gotta work a lot in your personality after getting married because life changes. Because you have different hobbies and habits, so you are going to change few of them. So
Yes.
be ready to change them and accept your wife or accept your husband as your life partner, not enemy.